You know, the business of authenticity, I think that came about when existentialism became a philosophy. And one of the things was they described it as the authentic you. I actually discovered that I was doing it, and then I learnt how to make it happen. It's not easy, but I learnt how to make it happen because I noticed that I kept doing it, and that was, and I can still do it, and it takes a lot of effort. It's kind of like a mental thing that's physical. You make this the facade that you see. You make it go aside, and you make the real you, which actually is your brain. When people talk about "you've broken my heart," the only reason we do that is because Shakespeare came up with it, and it's a lovely way of doing it. But it was at a time when people thought that all the emotions were in the heart. Of course, and people still don't like it, all of your emotions are from your brain. But "you've broken my brain" isn't as good as "you've broken my heart. And I can't be the only one who does this. I can't be. I mean, there are artists all over the world who do this. You make this facade move aside, and you let this part of you come forward and do the work. And this part is the authentic you. It's not an easy thing to do, and it really is like doing a physical thing with your brain. And that happens, or it did happen. It still happens. It happens naturally, and you let it happen, and you're relieved when it happens. You're very pleased that it's happened. And it's still you, but you could say in a romanticized way, it does the work. And it's difficult to do because it can't. It's difficult to say these things. The songs that I write that I know move not just me, but a lot of people, are written in that way when I just let go. And it's difficult. And it's not always nice.
Sure.
But yeah.
I mean, coming, as you've said, from the jazz tradition, and you talked about what jazz did with the Great American Songbook, you're known very well for two versions of what people did with your songs. Madness, who did the very respectful cover version of It Must Be Love, changed it for the 80s into their style.
They actually did what I think covers should be.
Yeah.
They took the song and made it theirs version. That's what you have to do with the cover. I mean, I don't see the point. You have to make it yours. It's still the original, and if it had not been written, you wouldn't have anything to do at all. But like I say, I've never really liked. For me, actually, funnily enough, one of the greatest cover versions ever is Barry White singing "Just the Way You Are." It's one of the greatest covers ever. What a voice! I miss him.
Did you know him?
No. I just miss what he did. I still occasionally listen to it. I mean, he's on my phone. Lots of different people are on my phone, but yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, he took a song that you thought you knew and just buried it up.
Yeah. And in a funny way, simplicity is the hardest thing of all.
And the fact that It Must Be Love has now become almost this, unofficial national anthem almost. It's at weddings, any celebration. You like.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
It must thrill you.
Yeah, I wrote it on the sofa on Clapham Road. We lived above the car showroom on Clapham Road, just along from the Oval.
Right.
Peter had gone to work. I sat down on the sofa. And I remember after I'd written the first verse and the chorus, I actually said to myself, you have to finish this one, it's a hit.
Yeah.
And I'd never said that. I'd never said that before. And it was, you have to finish this one.